A couple of hours ago, Raging Golden Eagle just had his entire channel banned off YouTube. And he made an appeal. A lot of people are speaking out on his behalf. I'm doing my part. Hopefully he will get his channel back. Take into account that this is 4th of December when I'm making this video, so if things change by the time you're seeing it, you should know why. Because at this moment, his channel is still banned. And why did he get banned? Well, no one knows, really. He didn't get a community guideline strike. I don't think if they even issued those anymore. It used to be you get 3 strikes and then you're out. But now it's also like if you do something major, like if it's a gross violation, what they call it, your entire channel is gone. What is a gross violation? Well, I guess it's up to them to decide. But they won't tell you. They won't tell you which video did the violation. They won't tell you anything. So now people are suspecting. Because that's what you can do, right? Like other YouTubers want to learn from this experience. Because we do want to follow the rules, but we don't even know what the rules are. So people say, well, maybe it's because of the anime girls in his thumbnail. Because you have to understand, Raging Golden Eagle has been on this platform for several years. He has a big following. And as far as I know, no person who wants to fab goes like, okay, I'm going to go on YouTube to have the Golden Raging Eagle experience. Like, no one does that because, well, sure, you know, some of the thumbnails and some of the pictures might have been a little bit lewd, but we're not talking hentai, right? So if that's the case, just give him a strike, demonetize the video, age restricted. I mean, there's so many other options that they could have done instead of just nuking his entire channel. Now, as you could see in my previous video, there is indeed more and more censorship when it comes to the feminine form. So we're not talking about a girl that's naked anymore. No, like sexuality now is if a person is wearing revealing clothing, because we saw that with the actress who plays Iris in The Flash. Like she outright says it, she outright confirms what we've all been suspecting, that they're not allowing her to have a shirt which leaves her belly button naked. Like she has to dress all the way up now in order to be able to appear on a TV show. Like she can't wear her regular street clothing in order to appear on a TV show. That is the standard now. And by the way, like that is not it. I feel that the standard is if you even have a girl which is not flat-chested, like if you have a woman with big boobs, even if she's fully clothed, that is hypersexualized now. That is the standard that we're seeing, and there's no ideology to backing it anymore. Like, there used to be one. They used to explain why it's a bad thing to do it. But now it's almost like everyone needs to know it's a bad thing. Why? Just shut the fuck up, stop asking questions. So that is the standard now. You know, it's like, don't use anime girls. Don't use anything that might even remotely stimulate the male gaze. So absolutely no femininity whatsoever. And even if that's not the standard, even if that's not the thing, that's what other YouTubers are getting from this experience. It's like Raging Golden Eagle got banned. You look at his channel, was very tame. Sure, it has a little bit of lewdness, but apparently even that is too much. So let's move away from that as well. So now the platform is becoming even more sanitized. It's becoming even more boring. I mean, if you guys remember how YouTube was 2 years ago, it was highly entertaining. People really enjoyed watching some of the independent creators do their thing. But now, even people like It's a Gundam have to censor themselves to an extreme. I mean, It's a Gundam had a puppet and he was making a joke with the puppet. That is too much. That is way overboard. They're not allowing him to do that anymore. Like, basically, what you could see on MTV when you grew up, what you could see on South Park when you grew up, that doesn't exist. And this is the new culture. Incredibly sanitized. The new culture is the new television. We've gone full circle from like a very patriarchal, very prudish culture, and we're back to that. We're really back to the same standards. Unless it's about men. Like men, you can still show them shirtless. You can still have men with raging, bulging muscles. Like that's fine. But if you have a woman that has a big chest, and even if she's fully clothed, that is definitely not fine. Especially if she's drawn. Like if it's an anime girl, that no, absolutely not. Horrible. I don't know why they're doing it. Like or I don't even know why they're not putting a standard. Probably because the standard would be so ridiculous that people would laugh and mock and they would have to remove the standard. So they're just applying it behind closed doors. And yeah, I mean, the platform is just becoming television. Really depressing. I'm wondering, like, if there's going to be any independent creators left if this keeps going. You're just going to have to see like people that have under 10,000 subscribers that are on the platform, and everyone else is either going to leave because they're fed up, or they're just going to be banned. And by the way, this is just hilarious because recently YouTube said that, oh, we're going to remove the dislike button because we care about the safety of our creators. We don't want them to be stressed out or anything. We don't want them to have psychological damage done to them when they see the dislike button. But on the other hand, you're just nuking creators like that with absolutely no warning, and you don't think this stresses anyone out. And by the way, like if you go on HBO Max and you watch the trailer with Santa Inc., there's an actual elvish girl which shows the boobies, and that's fine. Like that trailer gets to stay there. Why? Because they consider extreme nudity to be fine if it's art, right? So if it's artistic, if it's done like in that TV show for entertaining purposes, then it's fine. But anime for some reason isn't. Which is absolutely hilarious considering the fact that the only reason people know that the HBO video isn't getting taken down is because it's from HBO Max. Right? So Santa Inc. actually has the backing of a multi-billion-dollar corporation. They're the priority creators, so they can do literally whatever they want. And anyone else has to suck it. Man, okay, fine, you know, whatever. I mean, there's nothing we can do except hope that Raging Golden Eagle is going to get his channel back. I'll do my best to contact the Quartering and other YouTubers that I know, and hopefully Team YouTube is going to do something. I would post a link here to Team YouTube, but I guess they already took up his case. And maybe it's a mistake. I have seen other YouTubers getting banned for similar things, and then they get their channel back when Team YouTube looks at it. It happens very rarely, though. Like, from my personal experience, most appeals don't go through, and Team YouTube isn't doing anything about it. It used to be back in the day you could talk with a trusted flagger, have him look at your video, but the trusted flagger program doesn't exist anymore. So now it's just done in-house with YouTube. I don't even know if they have humans that are doing this. I mean, they claim they do. So I guess we need to take their word for it. But it's difficult to take their word for it when I know who the guy is. I know the channel. And I've seen worse stuff on YouTube, and they don't get banned, but he gets, and you don't get any sort of information as to what exactly he did, what got him in trouble. We get none of that. And apparently it's so serious that it doesn't even warrant a strike, like his entire channel had to be deleted. That's how serious the violation was. Yeah, anyway, let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you in the comment section. Take care.